everybody, it's Savannah Hill, and this is my transference reflection video for AEP 873. So for the exploration stage, honestly, out of my whole MIT program, this was the course that I was definitely most interested in and most excited to take. The district I work in currently is actually a Google district, so I had already had some experience working with some of the Google for Education tools. But I was really looking forward to taking this course and being able to hopefully learn new things and different ways to incorporate more of the technology into my classroom through Google tools. I was also really excited to be able to hopefully learn new things about the tools I had already been using so I could use them in different ways. However, I did think that maybe coming in part of this class would be a little redundant since I had already frequently been using Google products in my classroom before this course. The other concern that I actually had with this class coming in was becoming Google certified. I was really worried about having to take a timed test and recording myself. I am not a good test taker in general, so the thought of having to record myself and watch that clock tick down in order to become Google certified was very daunting before going into this course. The explanation stage. So moving through this course, some of my previous thoughts and concerns going in were true, but however, some of them also were not. So on the first part, the course actually didn't feel redundant to me at all. There was some things that I had already known had to do, but I actually learned and was able to build on them and continue learning. So I did learn new things about Google products. But I did, however, feel like a lot of them were basic, like more of a introduction level. And I would have loved to have been able to dig a little bit deeper into the products to see how they can be used in more ways in my classroom. And then the other concern I had about becoming Google certified really was for nothing. The certification process was very straightforward. It was very easy. The skills that I had both already coming into this course and the new skills I had acquired from taking this course helped me to easily pass and become Google certified. For the conjecture stage, looking back, I was really excited to take the course because I really did want to learn some new skills and new knowledge from the Google course and how to implement these into my classroom. And I did gain some new skills and some new knowledge, but looking forward, I do wonder if I'll be able to use what I have learned in this course to be able to continue to create meaningful assignments for my students that more utilize technology to further my teaching and to meet the needs of students instead of just using technology to use it for the sake of it since it's there. So it's my goal to use technology to aid in my teaching so that my students are using the technology to further their learning, again, rather than just using it because it's available and having it handy since we are a Google district. So with all of that said, I am always wondering if I've learned enough to fully and effectively incorporate technology into my classroom and my teaching. The analysis stage of my reflection, I definitely have learned that technology can be effectively incorporated into your lessons in your classrooms through many things, and these can include things like collaboration, discussion boards, projects, or even reteaches. I now feel that I'm actually able to incorporate technology into my classroom in a meaningful way, but more if I base it around the state standards that I have been given instead of just building a lesson out and then matching it to standards. So if I start with standards and work my way from there, I definitely have an easier time of including technology. Also, making sure I use the ISTE and TPAC standards. That's a great tool for me in order to help me stay focused on what I'm using and make sure that the technology I want to implement in my lessons is a benefit for both my students' learning and their growth. The synthesis stage. So this course has definitely allowed me to continue to grow as an educator, and I learned a lot of new valuable skills around technology that not only can I take back into my classroom to help my students, but I can also share all of these things that I have learned with the staff at my school to also hopefully help them. So learning these new tools that Google for Education has to offer has been a great benefit to me so far. I've been able to incorporate more technology into my classroom and my lessons, and it's definitely been in more effective ways since I know how to correctly use these Google tools and the programs in the correct way. However, my biggest takeaway from this course is actually getting my level 1 educator Google certification. This definitely has boosted my confidence so much, and I feel as I could be a good resource for other staff members and a good leader in order to help them understand and know how to really truly incorporate technology into their classrooms and their lessons. And another good benefit of the Google certification, it's definitely allowed me to step a little bit more outside of my comfort zone and take on more of a leadership role, both in my school and around technology support for other staff members. So I'm definitely looking forward to continuing to practice my new skills that I've gained and continuing to learn more and grow more as a leader and a coach within my school. And there are my references. So thank you so much, everybody, for a great course. Congratulations on completing another one off of your master's checklist, and best of luck into the future. All right, bye.